Of no pity, let my people go.
Clement Mbashi, better known by his nom de guerre General No Pity, is an Ambazonian separatist who commands several militant groups, most importantly the Bambalang Marine Forces and Bui Unity Warriors, in the Anglophone crisis. Early life and taking up arms. General No Pity is the nom de guerre of Clement Mbashi, an Anglophone Cameroonian who was born in Bambalang. In the late 2000s, he studied at the Cameroon College of Arts, Science and Technology Bambili, a secondary school in Mazam. He was forced to work part-time to pay for his education. After a first failure to achieve GCE ordinary level, he relocated to Boya where he became a donut and yogurt vendor while taking evening classes. His situation began to change as Boya became affected by the 2016-17 Cameroonian protests and the accompanying economic unrest, as Mbashi was laid off by his employer. By this point, he also had become the father of a son. After a period of unemployment, Mbashi opted to instead work as a motorbike taxi driver, a profession he practiced in the time leading up to and during the early stages of the Anglophone crisis, an open separatist rebellion in western Cameroon. On the 31st of July 2018, the mayor of Bue banned all motorcycling within the city due to security reasons. Mbashi was among the members of the taxi driver trade union who unsuccessfully protested against this decision. Without a job and perspectives, as well as angered over the negative impact of the Cameroonian state on his life, Mbashi returned to Bambalang and joined the separatist movement. By 2019, he served alongside the Seven Carta, a rebel group associated with the Ambazonia Self-Defense Council. He was not a full member of the militia, however, spending time with the Seven Carta to learn how to operate as a guerrilla rebel commander. At some point before or during 2020, he became the leader of the Bambalang Marine Forces and adopted his nom de guerre. Researcher Joseph Mquain categorized his pseudonym as typical for the Ambazonian rebel commanders, as it was useful in evoking respect and fear. The Bambalang Marine Forces originated and initially mainly operated in Ngo-Ketunia. General No Pity gained prominence as one of the Ambazonian military leaders who are most wanted by the Cameroonian security forces, as his militia quickly became rather successful as well as increasingly brutal. Under his command, the Bambalang Marines burnt down the residence of the prefect of Balacombat and beheaded several Cameroonian soldiers. In March 2020, it was falsely reported that General No Pity had been killed in combat near Bamali. Departments where forces loyal to General No Pity are known to have operated as of 2021. In 2021, General No Pity expanded his reach and increased his attacks, 9 with his troops operating in Bambalang, Bui, Boyo, and Mazam. Under his leadership, the militia carried out 2 successful raids into West Region throughout 2021. He also became part of the Ambazonia Restoration Forces, formerly the Ambazonia Self-Defense Council, which are loyal to the interim government of Ambazonia, one of the factions involved in the Ambazonian leadership crisis. In September of that year, General No Pity and the Bambalang Marine Forces cooperated with the Jaguars of BAME Sing to ambush a military convoy. The operation resulted in the death of 15 Cameroonian soldiers, the destruction of 2 armored vehicles, and the capture of several guns by the rebels. General No Pity celebrated the success by filming himself and his fighters next to the burning vehicles. This ambush received national attention in Cameroon and led to the government intensifying their manhunt for him. In the month following the BAME Sing attack, he called on the United Nations to take notice of the Anglophone crisis in an audio message. At the time, he was described as leader of the Ambazonia Revolutionary Guards as well as chief commander of the Ambazonia Restoration Forces by the Cameroon Intelligence Report. Meanwhile, the Cameroonian military launched operations to hunt him down, resulting clashes which left several Bambalang Marine Forces members dead. Security forces once again claimed to have killed General No Pity, only for him to resurface in Monu. Eventually, Cameroonian security forces arrested Antoinette Counso, believed to be the pregnant girlfriend or ex-girlfriend of General No Pity. The separatist militant reportedly responded by kidnapping Fan Yekum Kelvin of Bambalang and demanding that Counso and several of his imprisoned followers be freed in exchange for Kelvin. Counso was released on bail in December 2021. As time went on, General No Pity made more and more incursions into Bui, where he forced several minor separatist factions to unify into the Bui Unity Warriors. Cooperating with the Ambazonia Defense Forces ADF, he was even able to convince elements of the Bui Warriors, another rebel group, to break off and join the Bui Unity Warriors. The new formation was officially founded in January 2022 and formally headed by General Mad Dog, and considered part of the ADF, signifying General No Pity's realignment of loyalties. At this point, he was no longer head of the Ambazonia Restoration Forces, a position instead held by Lika Oliver, the leader of the Bui Warriors. Field Marshal Nsabu regarded the formation of the Bui Unity Warriors as a threat to his own position, and he responded by attacking No Pity's forces. In the following month, the intra-rebel conflicts further escalated, as the interim government of Ambazonia splintered and its former followers began to fight each other. General Mad Dog began attacking Lika Oliver's followers in Kumbo, while General No Pity led the Bui Unity Warriors into battle against the Bui Warriors. His fighters were able to kill Nsabu on the 8th of April 2022. This operation was received with approval by locals, as Nsabu had become infamous for kidnapping and abusing civilians. In June 2022, General No Pity personally led an attack at Njadapon, a border post between Ngoketunya and the Noun River, killing 9 Cameroonian soldiers. In the following month, Lika Oliver was killed. This left General No Pity arguably the most important active Ambazonian militia leader. In early August, General No Pity led an offensive against army camps in Oku. The attack was repelled, and the separatist commander reportedly wounded in battle. Several members of his militia were killed. Barrett News went so far as to call this clash No Pity's Waterloo. Following these events, General No Pity went off the radar for several months. On January 28, 2023, he resurfaced in a video where he said that 3 truckloads of soldiers had attacked his stronghold in Bambalang 2 days prior, only to be repelled with heavy losses.